今日もお疲れ様でした。英語で国内ニュースです。優しい英語で今日の出来事をお届けします。
On July 23rd, temperatures rose across Japan. Sakuma, Hamamatsu City, Shizuoka Prefecture, recorded 41.1 degrees Celsius, a new high for the year. Many areas in the Tokai region experienced extreme heat over 40 degrees. Tokyo also saw temperatures above 39 degrees. Dangerous heat continues nationwide, so strict precautions against heat stroke are advised.
In Tokyo's 23 wards, heat stroke deaths this summer have now reached 26. 6 of these deaths were confirmed on July 22nd. This rising toll highlights the severe impact of the ongoing heat wave. Residents are urged to take all necessary precautions against heat stroke, including staying hydrated and avoiding direct sun.
On the morning of July 23rd in Wakayama City, 2 men were cutting grass near an agricultural pond. They accidentally fell into the pond and, despite being rushed to the hospital, both men died. Police are currently investigating the exact circumstances of this tragic incident.
7-Eleven Japan has issued a nationwide warning to its stores. The company found that some owners and employees were illegally reselling popular anime and game character merchandise. 7-Eleven considers this a serious problem impacting store operations. Some franchise contracts have reportedly been terminated due to these violations, and new rules will be implemented.
The first disaster recovery housing for victims of the Noto Peninsula earthquake is now complete in Nanao City, Ishikawa Prefecture. An inauguration ceremony was held on July 23rd. Over 3,000 similar units are planned for Ishikawa and Toyama prefectures over the next 3 years. Preventing resident isolation through support will be crucial.
Defense Minister Koizumi, while visiting Belgium, emphasized the need for open discussions on nuclear issues. He stated that no country can establish security alone without discussing nuclear issues without any taboos. Minister Koizumi expressed his view that such frank discussions are essential for global security and stability.
Sumitomo Life Insurance failed to pay withholding tax on bond interest paid to overseas investors. The Osaka Regional Taxation Bureau demanded approximately 1.49 billion yen in back taxes, including penalties. The company has since paid the amount. Sumitomo Life cited a flaw in its internal checking system and pledged to prevent recurrence.
3 juveniles, suspected of being perpetrators in a robbery-murder case in Kaminokawa Town, Tochigi Prefecture, have been sent to public prosecutors. A 69-year-old woman was killed in her home. The Yokohama family court decided on July 23rd to refer 2 16-year-old high school students and 1 unemployed juvenile. Prosecutors will now decide on their indictment.
7&I Holdings and PayPay are reportedly considering integrating their user IDs. This strategic move, revealed on July 23rd, aims to strengthen their rewards program ecosystem. By combining user data, they plan to enhance services and expand their customer base, creating a more seamless experience for users.
次は社会のニュースです。
On July 23rd, temperatures soared across Japan. Sakuma, Hamamatsu City, Shizuoka Prefecture, recorded 41.1 degrees Celsius, a new yearly high. Many areas in the Tokai region experienced intense heat days over 40 degrees. Tokyo also exceeded 39 degrees. People are strongly advised to take strict precautions against heat stroke due to this dangerous heat.
On July 22nd, 453 people in Tokyo, ranging from 1 to 105 years old, were emergency transported for suspected heat stroke. According to the Tokyo Fire Department, this is the highest number of daily heat stroke transports since statistics began in 2010. Authorities are urging residents to take extra precautions against the extreme heat.
On the morning of July 23rd, 2 men in Wakayama City fell into an agricultural reservoir while mowing grass. They were transported to a hospital but tragically died. Police are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident to determine exactly what happened at the reservoir.
On July 23rd, a junior high school boy drowned in a river in Kochi City and was transported to the hospital unconscious. Fire and police officials reported he was playing with friends in the river. Authorities are now investigating the detailed circumstances of this tragic incident.
In the first half of this year, 155 police officers and staff nationwide faced disciplinary action. This number is similar to last year's record high, continuing a trend of elevated disciplinary cases. Osaka Prefecture had the most with 27 cases, followed by Kanagawa with 12. The National Police Agency announced these figures on July 23rd.
Police arrested 3 men, including a doctor and a company executive, on suspicion of non-consensual sexual intercourse. They allegedly intoxicated a teenage woman at a Tokyo hotel networking event on April 19th before the alleged act. One suspect denies the charges, another claims consent, and the third declined to comment.
The first disaster public housing for victims of the Noto Peninsula earthquake 2 years ago has been completed in Nanao City, Ishikawa Prefecture. These homes are for those who lost their residences and cannot rebuild independently. A completion ceremony was held to mark this important step in recovery for the affected residents.
The Yokohama Family Court sent 3 juveniles to public prosecutors for their alleged roles in a robbery murder in Kaminokawa, Tochigi Prefecture, where a 69-year-old woman was killed. The 3, including 2 high school students, could now face prosecution as adults. This decision was announced on July 23rd.
A man identified as a Russian military intelligence officer and Aeroflot Tokyo branch manager has left Japan. He was accused of overseeing the smuggling of Japanese high-tech equipment to Russia for the Ukraine invasion. He departed immediately after a New York Times report on July 12th. Ukraine has urged Japan to tighten export controls.
次はビジネス関連のニュースです。
7-Eleven Japan has warned stores about some owners and employees illegally reselling popular character merchandise. The company considers this a serious problem impacting store management, with some contracts already terminated. They are strengthening rules to prevent such unauthorized resales.
Used condominium prices in Tokyo's 23 wards fell 0.8% in June, the first drop in 26 months. The average price is now 127.41 million yen. This decline is due to more unsold properties in central Tokyo, causing sellers to lower prices. Nearby prefectures are still seeing price increases.
Japanese Foreign Minister Motegi announced he briefly spoke with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi in the Philippines on the 22nd. This is the first direct contact between the 2 foreign ministers since relations between Japan and China deteriorated last November.
Defense Minister Koizumi, during his visit to Belgium, emphasized the necessity of discussing nuclear issues without any taboos. He stated that no country can achieve national security alone without such open dialogue. This highlights his belief that comprehensive discussions on nuclear matters are crucial.
South Korean prosecutors and police raided the National Election Commission's offices on July 23rd. They suspect officials manipulated voter numbers, leading to a ballot paper shortage in June's local elections. The investigation is looking into potential falsification of public electronic records at the commission.
Seven & I Holdings and PayPay are considering integrating customer IDs and deepening their partnership. Seven & I is also exploring investment from PayPay. This move would combine 7-Eleven's extensive store data with PayPay's large customer base, creating a huge new point-based economic zone.
TEPCO's new chairman, Keisuke Yoku, met Economy Minister Ryozo Akazawa on July 23rd, promising full efforts to transform TEPCO to meet expectations. Yoku, the first chairman from finance, plans to pursue partnerships with other companies and consider privatization for the company's recovery.
Showa Holdings, a listed company, announced its company seal, ledgers, and bank passbooks are missing, and its representative director is absent. The company's existence at its registered address is uncertain, with directors unreachable and no assets or data found at the headquarters.
The yen has hit 163 per dollar, a 40-year low. This depreciation is expected to increase the average household's annual financial burden by 17,000 yen. The main reason for this significant drop is the large interest rate difference between Japan and the United States.
では、スポーツニュースをお伝えします。
In MLB games on July 22nd, Seiya Suzuki hit his 17th solo home run for the Cubs, but they lost 5-1. Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers went hitless, but his team won 9-5. Masataka Yoshida had 2 hits across 2 games for the Red Sox. They won one game 6-3, but lost the second 5-1, ending their 15-game winning streak.
Kai Shibato, who recently left Urawa Reds, has officially joined J1 club Tokyo Verdy. The midfielder's move was announced on July 23rd, just 12 days after his contract with Urawa was terminated due to a rule violation. Shibato expressed gratitude for the opportunity and vowed to play his best for Tokyo Verdy's victory.
Japan's Football Association is discussing the reappointment of Hajime Moriyasu as head coach for the national team. Moriyasu led Japan in 2 consecutive World Cups. The board meeting, held on July 23rd, will consider a new contract with adjustments focusing on a shorter term of about 6 months.
Japanese midfielder Kaishu Sano's market value has surged to 9.25 billion yen, making him the second highest value Japanese player ever, according to Transfermarkt. His value rose to 50 million euros after his standout performance, including a goal at the World Cup. Goalkeeper Zion Suzuki and forward Ayase Ueda also saw their market values increase.
Dana pitcher Shintaro Fujinami made his first appearance at Koshin Stadium in 4 years, starting against his former team, the Hanshin Tigers, on July 22nd. The 32-year-old right-hander pitched into the 5th inning, allowing only 1 run. Both teams' fans gave him a warm round of applause when he left the mound.
The Japanese government plans to award the People's Honor Award to speed skater Miho Takagi. She recently retired after winning 10 Olympic medals, the most by any Japanese female athlete in the sport. An award ceremony is being arranged and is expected to take place as early as next week, on July 28th.
Sekiwake Anssi Hanashiki secured his 10th win at the Nagoya Grand Sumo Tournament, meeting the special conditions to regain his Ozeki rank. This victory also puts him in sole possession of the lead in the championship race with only one loss. He expressed that this particular 10th win felt special to him.
In the quarterfinals of the Women's Volleyball Nations League, Japan was defeated by Brazil with a set score of 3-1. Japan, who advanced from the preliminary round in 6th place, played their match in China on July 22nd. This loss means Japan is eliminated from the tournament.
During the recent FIFA World Cup, over 7 million abusive comments were posted online, a 14-fold increase from the 2022 tournament. FIFA reviewed 53 million posts from June 11th to the day before the final. Over 1,000 severe cases, including death threats, were reported to the police.
続いて、国際ニュースです。
Japanese Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi met briefly with China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi in Manila on July 23rd. This marks their first contact since November 2025, when Prime Minister Takechi's Taiwan remarks strained relations. Minister Motegi also spoke with Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov on July 21st, the first contact since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022.
U.S. Secretary of State Rubio and Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov held talks in Manila on July 23rd. They are expected to discuss Ukraine peace negotiations, which the Trump administration wants to mediate. This is their first in-person meeting since last September. A potential Trump-Putin meeting at November's APEC summit is also being discussed.
Houthi rebels announced on July 23rd they attacked 2 Saudi Arabian oil tankers in the Red Sea, causing a large fire. This is the first Houthi attack on Saudi tankers there. They stated it was a response to Saudi Arabia's aggression, which has included missile attacks for about 20 days.
The Trump administration announced a U.S.-Saudi agreement on July 22nd to provide nuclear power technology. Concerns exist about potential uranium enrichment in Saudi Arabia, raising nuclear proliferation risks. The deal may allow U.S. companies to build enrichment facilities, but the U.S. plans to keep the technology a black box.
New York City Mayor Mamdani announced July 21st the city cannot arrest Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu despite an ICC warrant, even if he attends the UN General Assembly. However, Mamdani declared Netanyahu not welcome in New York, citing his leadership in horrific massacres against Gaza residents.
Satellite images analyzed reveal a new type of Chinese military submarine at Shanghai's Jiangnan shipyard. Experts believe it is likely a new attack-class nuclear submarine, featuring a minimized sail. This discovery suggests China is actively enhancing its submarine attack capabilities.
Seoul Mayor Oh Si-hoon was found guilty of violating political funding laws on July 22nd, receiving a 10 million won fine. The charges involved receiving poll results and having supporters cover costs. If the sentence is finalized, he will lose his position. Mayor Oh intends to appeal the court's decision.
French health authorities reported on July 22nd that 5,764 more deaths than usual occurred during a 16-day heat wave from mid-June to early July. Most victims, 3,719, were aged 75 or older. Authorities stated that health effects associated with prolonged intense heat caused this increase in fatalities.
Amid ongoing U.S.-Iran attacks, President Trump declared that if ships are attacked in the Strait of Hormuz, the U.S. will destroy Iranian infrastructure, such as power plants. Iran is preparing to retaliate against U.S.-related interests if this threat is carried out.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。
YOASOBI will perform the theme song for the upcoming autumn TV drama Blossom. The drama is inspired by writer Chiyo Uno's life spanning the Meiji, Taisho, and Showa periods. Author Risa Wataya will write the original novel for the theme song. YOASOBI members expressed honor and hope the song resonates with viewers. The drama begins in Iwakuni City, Yamaguchi Prefecture.
Goro Yamada, a critic and TV personality known for his vast knowledge in art and other fields, passed away on July 14th at 67. The cause was cancer. Yamada was a former editor-in-chief of Hot Dog Press and appeared on many TV programs. He received the Atami Juzo Award in 2025 for his YouTube art program.
Singer and actor Ryoki Miyama, 27, and actress Maria Kano, 33, are reportedly in an inappropriate relationship. They are co-stars in a musical. Miyama married actress Shuri last August and has a child, while Kano is also married with a child. Both their agencies confirmed inappropriate behavior, expressing deep regret for the situation.
The popular TBS drama Vivant, starting its second season on July 26th, is launching unusual cross-industry collaborations. Bakery company Kobeya will sell Betsu Pan, inspired by the drama's secret unit. Other partnerships include apparel brand Ships, Sanrio characters, and Koikia potato chips. This wide cross-media expansion is creating significant buzz before the broadcast.
Fighter Ryusei Ashizawa recently got angry at unauthorized filming during a TV show shoot, sparking public debate. In an era where smartphone filming is common, the incident highlights the complex issue of filming celebrities without permission. Experts suggest that while unauthorized filming is wrong, TV shows doing public location shoots may need new guidelines to better adapt to changing societal norms.
Kaylee Hoddle, who played Gia in the Godzilla vs. Kong movies, passed away at 18 in a car accident. Her father, Joshua Hoddle, announced her death via American Sign Language. Both Kaylee and her father were deaf. Her co-star, Millie Bobby Brown, and fans have shared their condolences, expressing deep sadness over the tragic loss.
Director Jackie Wu revealed he has been living with talent Keiko Kono, a former Fuji TV announcer, for over 3 years. Wu describes Kono as a comrade and family supporting each other in their careers. Kono is also the mother of actress Rei Shirakawa, and Wu mentioned supporting Rei's acting. They are not yet married, citing timing.
Harayuki Iguchi, 43, from the comedy duo Westland, underwent surgery on July 22nd. He received treatment for a deviated septum, hypertrophic rhinitis, and chronic tonsillitis. His agency, Titan, announced that Iguchi's condition is stable, and he will now prioritize treatment and rest. The agency apologized for any inconvenience and asked for continued support.
Yoko Ogawa, 64, and Natsuo Kirino, 74, have retired from the selection committees for the Akutagawa Prize and Naoki Prize, respectively. The Japanese Literature Promotion Society announced their departure on July 23rd. Ogawa served for 39 terms, while Kirino served for 32 terms. Both authors expressed gratitude for their long-standing roles.
今日のニュースは以上です。最後までお付き合いいただき、ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。